afternoon action coming up from South Florida. It's the Mets and the Marlins. Next. First opened back in 2012, a look inside the mammoth Marlins Park in Miami. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the New York Mets and the East-leading Miami Marlins. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, you see, we're even at a game apiece. Yesterday afternoon's game was a fun one to watch, and I think this one should be equally entertaining.
We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. They'll match it up against the big fella, as you see the numbers right there for the right-hander Matt Latos. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Daniel Murphy will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading off the afternoon for the Mets, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
1-11.
Now here it comes. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Eric, you take a look at the home nine as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
After the loss last time out, that sets up a rubber match here in the finale, so I'm expecting this to be the best game of the 3.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. So a fine changeup there to get the ground ball. Just one of a handful of pitches he'll feature moving forward as you take a look at the scouting report right there. David Wright will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. Now the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first is in time to take care of Wright, and that's the second out. Michael Kadire will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Here's the first offering. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Go home, Mets.
The 1-0 pitch. Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A third straight right here. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. It's the Mets nothing. Marlins coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Marlins. They'll go to work against a guy once involved in a deadline deal for Carlos Beltran, the electric right-hander Zach Wheeler. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Christian Yelich will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. And they start him out away with a cold strike. These Mets, EK, as they take the field here today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And after the loss in the opener of the series, that was a much-needed win yesterday. So they can look to win this series and take 2 out of 3 if they can just take care of business here.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
That's a great swing there. Leading off an inning, it's a fastball, but he just goes right with it and drives it the other way toward the gap. He's going to wind up on second here with a leadoff double.
Here's D. Gordon now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
And you know, all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain any kind of offense. So this would be a big boost if he could turn the tide a little bit here and come through big.
And this is hit well towards the hole. He's got it. But the throw is too late as he gave it all he had, but that'll be scored as an infield single.
Yeah, a nice effort down there at first. This is full extension to pull it in. Then he tries to shuffle this one off to the pitcher covering first. It's close, but they couldn't quite get him.
Stepping in now, Donovan Solano. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. The average for him at 267 on the year. 8 home runs and 36 RBIs. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
The 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Fouled back. The 2-2 one more time. Runners off for second. Tries to go the other way, but this ought to be a routiner out in right. Kadire is there. Let's see if they try it. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Oh, that was taking a big risk. You've got to know you're trying to score against a guy that's got one of the best arms in the business. And he sets up and makes a great throw here to the plate, but that runner just able to slide by safely.
Michael Morse will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. First pitch coming. And a high strike there, 0-1.
I don't think he's going to want to throw that pitch in that same location again ever in his life to this guy.
Runners on first with 1 down. He's set, now the pitch. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. But that'll be off the right field wall. Here comes Gordon around third. Now the relay home. And the runner will score from first.
Well, they are definitely not having any trouble seeing this guy so far. A second runs in to score on the double. It's 2-0 now already, and he's already putting his guys in catch-up mode here in the first inning.
Martin Prado will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Now here's the first pitch. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Ichiro Suzuki will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game. Now the first pitch. And here's a called strike now to the 41-year-old vet. It's 0-1. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
Here's the 1-1. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. The Marlins lead it 2-0. Lucas Duda will stand in, and he's seen that average climb the past week or so as you see what he's done over the course of the last 7 ball games.
Lucas Duda.
First offering on the way. A fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Here's Latos now on 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
The 1-2. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Here comes a 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Full count offering on its way. Hit hard but foul. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Curtis Granderson will dig in now. 1 home run shy of 20 for the season so far. First pitch coming. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Bases are empty, one man out. The pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. And as you record strike 3 right there, he's now gotten to the odd number of 999 in his career. One away from the even number, a very solid 1,000. Into the box, Wilfredo Tovar. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Comes into play here at 273. No home runs as of yet, and still looking for that first RBI as well. Here's the 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ready now on 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
You talk about coming back with a shutdown inning. How about striking out the side to give your guys a little bit of a lift? He's 1 pitch away from doing just that.
Here comes a 1-2. And this is fouled straight back. Again, a 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Tyler Colvin will start things off in the bottom of the second. And here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think he needs to cut down on his swing a bit, get a little more compact, because he ain't going to be touching those fastballs.
Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 9 homers, and the RBI count at 35. 1 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. And Saltalamacchia swings right through that one as he's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Go.
Pitch on the way. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Looks like he's finding his bearings here a little bit better in the second after a rough first inning. He gets the strikeout right here, but boy, he could have used one of these an inning ago, that's for sure.
Standing in now, Matt Latos, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
Now here's the pitch.
Here we go.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Good.
Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's pretty good patience out there out of a pitcher who's acting like a hitter, especially with 2 outs.
Miami.
Here now the 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Christian Yelich would be next. 2 out, nobody on. 3-2 pitch. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Travis d'Arnaud will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Now here's the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
The next pitch. Now a ball hit sharply down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 1-2. And he will keep it going on the mound. He struck out the side last time through. Now the streak hits 4 in a row. 1 away.
Well, pitching like this deserves another look through as we check out the last 4 batters on show track. Here he was striking out the side the previous inning, and he starts things off here with another one. That's 4 in a row now.
Juan Lagares will dig in for the first time now, looking to get back on track as he's seen that average stumble a bit here these past 9 ball games. Here's the first offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, you appreciate a call like that once in a while.
Here's a 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Now Latos ready, the 2-0. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
Go back to New York, man.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. 2-2. And he goes the other way with it, hit well, but this is a foul ball. Now another 2-2. And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. Zach Wheeler will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
1-1 on the way. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Now the 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 2-0. Christian Yelich will get a second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. The 1-0. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
Boy, it's only the third inning here, and he's already given up more hits so far than he did in his entire start last time out. He hasn't been able to reproduce what he had going on last time, at least not to this point.
D. Gordon will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball one. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's now 17 two-base hits for the year. The 1-0. There's a fastball for a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. A runner at second, nobody out. The 1-1 home. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The 2-2 coming. And this might advance the runner as it's on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game. Donovan Solano will dig in. He drove in a run with the sacrifice fly his first time. First pitch on the way. And he takes ball one. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
1-0 on the way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Seems like there have been quite a few of these easy takes here in these first few innings.
Actually, a lot of easy takes. He's making it much too simple for these guys to get into good hitters counts.
3-0 now.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Now the 3-1 home. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2.
Might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
Pause, now the pitch. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The key here as a first baseman, you gotta be able to stay focused on the baseball, which is easy for me to say. I don't have half a bat heading my way, but that's a nice job down there to take this one in.
Here's Michael Morse now as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. He's ready now, the pitch. He got the high fastball there and he popped it straight up. And Duda makes the play here. 2 gone now.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
Martin Prado now. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. One-0 pitch now. And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker.
And that almost looked like another pitch out. They're definitely worried about him over there.
Here's the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
And you wonder if maybe he was taken there because he thought his runner was going to be moving from first.
A 2-1 offering. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
The 3-1 coming. And a full count now, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Payoff pitch coming. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now there are 2 ways you can go here as a pitching coach. So he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. Some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. You know, other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. Really got to read them the riot act.
Ichiro Suzuki will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Now the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
His pitch count has really spiked here in the inning. He's up over 50 already.
Let's go, Marlins!
2 men are on with 2 men out. One 0. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0. Does he dare go fastball here 2-0?
I think he's got to.
The 2-0 to Ichiro. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here comes the 2-1. swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that.
And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game, as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the third inning. In now, Tyler Colvin, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one.
You can bet they'd love to have him get out of this without having to call in that bullpen just yet.
Let's go, Miami.
From the belt, the pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Come on, Miami.
Here's Wheeler on 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. You start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
The 2-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, he's going to have to straighten himself out here pretty quickly, or he's going to be in danger of coming out of this ball game.
Let's go, Marlins.
The 3-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Three, 2, here it comes. And a swing and a miss, as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 3 innings complete. It's the Marlins 4 and the Mets nothing. Daniel Murphy will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Go, Miami.
Here's the first offering. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Let's go.
Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Now Latos ready, the 2-0. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. David Wright will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time to take care of Wright, and that's the second out.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Michael Kadire will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. First pitch coming. And that misses, ball 1. Now the 1-0. And it looks like that'll put him into the hit column here, as this is into left field, a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Lucas Duda will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Now here's the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
But now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here's Latos now on 0-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
Here comes the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And that guy on the mound, he won't even blink. If he wants to come in again and he thinks you're leaning out, he'll throw that same pitch in the same spot.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now the 2-2 pitch. And this misses now as Latos runs the count full to 3-2.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Three and two, here it is. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
And it looked like he was on his way to breezing through this half inning. But then a base hit, now a walk here with 2 away, and that's opened the door for these guys to maybe do some damage after all.
Curtis Granderson will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Now the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
He's set, now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Comes set, now the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Still now on 1 and 2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
The 1-2. On hit well by Granderson. This ball's in the air to deep right. Ichiro retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Jared Saltalamacchia will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. First offering on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him, so he needs to show something right here.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Gotta say, they've done a pretty nice job laying off that tough changeup.
And I think you have to give some credit to that hitting coach. He's tried to tell him, that pitch is not going to be a strike. You got to wait and make him bring something up in the zone.
Now the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Here comes a 1-2.
Here we go.
Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Two pitch on the way. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, an ideal setup here with the pitcher on deck. He comes through with a solid single to start things out. And now you give your pitcher a chance to bunt you over and make a productive out.
Matt Latos will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. And here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And now Latos makes contact with the bunt as he puts it down. And he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out.
Oh, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. See him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but hey, he gets the job done.
In is Christian Yelich as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. 2-0 now.
Good up.
2-0 count. The pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now the 3-0 pitch. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
The batter, number 9, second baseman,
D. Gordon will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
The 1-0 home. That's wide. 2-0. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Hitters count 2-0. On the ground to short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Donovan Solano will stand in. He popped out in his last time. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Okay, put some big runs on the board.
He waits. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. Miami's out in front, 4-0. Wilfredo Tovar will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Shortstop, Wilfredo Tovar.
Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. One 0 on the way. That's inside. 2-0. Here comes the 2-0. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Ready with the 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Have a nice flight home, man.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
Swing and a
Here's a
miss.
swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And that's going to land foul. Full count pitch on its way. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Travis d'Arnaud will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. First pitch to him. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Here comes the 1-0.
Nope.
Off the plate again, 2-0 now.
And after the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
Now the 2-0.
Swing.
Swinging a ground ball towards the middle, over to his left. He's up with it, on to first, and a fine start to the inning here for Latos, 2 away.
Boy, and on 2-0, if that pitch isn't right where you want it, you gotta let it go. You still have the count in your favor at 2-1. Here he goes after a pitch that, although it was a strike, that's a pitcher's strike. That's not the pitch you want to hit, and all he can do is hit an easy grounder.
Here's Juan Lagares. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, no way.
The 2-1 home. To 2-2 now.
Yep, 2-2.
Two out, nobody on. Sets the 2-2 pitch. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Donovan Solano will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, this start's been a real bear for him so far. You see the pitch count here to start the 5th. That has to be a concern.
Now here's the pitch.
Here we go.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's Wheeler on 1-1. Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1. Here he comes on 2-1. In there, 2-2. Here's the 2-2 home. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Michael Morse waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is lined into right field, and he's aboard here with the leadoff single.
Another example here. This is right over the middle of the plate. It's elevated a bit. Just a complete miss in location, and they jump on him again.
Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Dylan G is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Michael Morse will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First pitch coming. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. The next pitch. Up top, it's 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Maybe trouble now. Here's the 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Go, Marlins.
Here it comes, 3-0. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And once they fell behind in the count, I think this is a case where they just say, look, you're going to have to fish for something, because we are not going to just lay one right in there for you. Probably not a bad decision against a power guy like this.
Martin Prado will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch on the way.
Nope.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially if for a guy in this part of the lineup.
Here's the 1-0. And he just gets a piece there, as this is chopped foul.
Let's go, Marlins.
Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball hit for right. This could be 2. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
I think these guys are pretty lucky just to get an out on this play. You see, they try to start the double play at second base. That doesn't work out, and they're pretty fortunate that the relay throw is in time to at least get the out at first.
Here's Ichiro now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, this is a pretty hard hit ball, and I thought for a second that he might have had a shot at the plate. But he thinks about it for a second and takes the sure out instead, and that allows that runner to come in and score.
Tyler Colvin will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Now the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Marlins forced to settle for one. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Marlins 5 and the Mets nothing. Kirk Neuenhuis will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 9, Kirk Neuenhuis.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. This is lifted the other way out to left center. Yelich is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
With the big lead, he can afford to take a few chances with that fastball. And here, this one works out for him because this is nothing more than an easy fly ball.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a 1-0. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
David Wright will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Let's go, man.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-0 on the way. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Jerry's Familia will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
27, Jerry's Familia.
Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in. Strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch on the way. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes a 2-2. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Yeah, and this ball was hit pretty well, but it was always going to stay in the ballpark. And you see the left fielder just drift back and make the play on the warning track.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Stepping in now, Matt Latos. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. And this is going to get by right down the line. It's a fair ball.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Christian Yelich will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Stay out of the double play.
First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there. And you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
He's ready now. The pitch. Fouled straight back. Ready with another 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
He's set. Now the pitch. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Yeah, that was outside, but it's right where he wants that pitch to be. If you do take that thing, there's no guarantee that it won't be called strike 3.
Here now the 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Full count pitch on its way. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
That is just a great at-bat right there. Anytime you go from down 0-2 in the count to working out a walk, well, let me tell you, that ain't easy to do. And that's all about having a really good feel for the strike zone.
D. Gordon will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choice his last time. Here's the first offering. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. To second for 1. Back to Duda. A double play, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Michael Kadire will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Latos back to work as he gets ahead of the first man to greet him here. 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
And I'll tell you, being in a two-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Here's Latos now on 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
The 1-2 to Kadire. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now another 1-2. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Here's another 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Here he comes on 2-2. And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets fouled past the coaching box. Two. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Here's the full count offering. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Lucas Duda will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now here's the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, ground ball out to start the 7th. Now an 0-2 count. He's looking sharp as ever.
Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 0-2 once more. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Curtis Granderson will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Now the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
1-0 pitch now. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there. So this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Two out, nobody on. Here comes the 2-0. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. The 2-1 now to Granderson. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Wilfredo Tovar will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. First offering on the way. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. One-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's the 1-1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
The 2-2 coming. And this misses now as Latos runs the count full to 3-2.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
The 3-2 pitch. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
And there you get a look at his pitch count. And you can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
Travis d'Arnaud will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. And here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Carlos Torres will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
In the 6th spot, number 52, Carlos Torres. Now playing shortstop and batting in the 9th.
Donovan Solano will step in. Singleton came around to score his last time.
Leading off for the Marlins, the shortstop, Donovan.
Fouled straight back. The pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Here it comes. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
The first baseman,
Michael Morris will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First pitch coming. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Now the 1-0. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. There to get it is right. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Third baseman, number 24,
Martin Prado will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. And now a pitch on the way. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. On to play it is Tejada. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. But they hold a 5-0 lead. Juan Lagares will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there. And he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
First pitch to him. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. The 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Now the 3-1. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, that's a great job there of knowing your responsibility at the plate. You're down by a bunch here in the 8th, so you need base runners. That's a good first step.
Into the box, Ruben Tejada. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
From the belt, the pitch. A curveball hit right back at him. To Gordon for 1. On to first, a double play.
Well, that's the absolute definition of a pitcher's pitch right here, especially in a double play situation. I mean, not only is this pitch down, I don't even think it's in the strike zone, and that's an easy double play.
Daniel Murphy will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
The 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Now the 1-2. Here's a swing and a chance now for the first baseman, Morse. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Ichiro Suzuki will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Right fielder, Ichiro.
Now the pitch. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Now here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. They'll ride the hot hand on the mound, as this man will stay out there after the 1-2-3 inning last time around.
And the more important set of numbers is that he got that 1-2-3 against the guys hitting in the middle of the lineup, 3, 4, and 5. So now, as a reward, he'll get the matchup with the bottom 4.
And hold that thought as this ball's roped into the right center field gap and looks to be good enough for at least a double. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Well, I think they've seen enough of this guy for the weekend. He's absolutely eating them alive, and he's at it again as he drives this one for 2 bases.
Tyler Colvin will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. First pitch on the way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 10 doubles for him on the season. The 1-0 home. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with 1 away. Now, if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Jared Saltalamacchia will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And low, it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Now the 2-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
The 3-1 pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that Every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Adeiny Echeverria will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A man on third with 2 down. Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the stretch.
Here we go.
Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Ready on 2-1. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Here he comes on 3-1. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your second.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Marlins leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Aaron Crow will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th.
Aaron Crow.
David Wright will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time.
Third baseman, number 5. David Wright.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Cotton candy.
Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. And now a check swing, but did he hold up in time? No, swung the bat, says Clyde Washington. It's strike 1.
Come down now.
Here it comes, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Here he comes, 3-1. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
Michael Kadire will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. And this is lifted in the air out to left. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
First baseman, number 21. Lucas Duda.
Lucas Duda will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pause, now the pitch. Chopper, foul.
Make him hit the ground ball.
Comes set, now the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Runners on first with 1 down. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
That's telling him how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggle.
Curtis Granderson will stand in as their last chance now. First pitch coming. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. The 1-0 home now to Granderson. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just one swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
2-1. Now a ball lined towards center field. And Granderson will be aboard with a base hit.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because it would have taken his head off.
Dilson Herrera will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two men are on with 2 men out. Big pitch here, 1-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He'll try again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Yeah, that runner on second base was obviously going to score easily. I'm not quite sure they would have waved that runner from first, but it doesn't matter now as he's going to have to go back to third base anyway on the ground rule double.
Mike Dunn will get the call here as he'll try to work the final third of an inning in the top of inning number 9. Travis d'Arnaud will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
The corner.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Here's the first offering. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
The 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
You can do it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
That's about as economical a save as you're ever going to find. He only threw 4 pitches, but they're enough to get the job done.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, the Marlins were led to victory here by the performance on the mound turned in by this gentleman right here, Matt Latos. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.
You've got the power, you've got the respect, you've got the power, you've got the respect.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Marlins win it 5-1. So long from South Florida.